What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here. We're back playing Let's Play Morrowind. We're back here in Balmora. I went ahead and recalled. I'm going to drop some stuff off here because I don't want to be carrying all kinds of weird goodies when we go off on our final adventure, which is about to begin, and I'm very excited about it. First thing I want to do is open up this chest in Kai's house. I'm out of magicka now. I'm going to take a nap. Damn. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And we get a nice little bonus on personality. And I get to fight an ash slave. Amazing. Yeah, we could have done the side quest to go and take out whatever 6th house base is nearby, which would have eliminated these annoying 6th house alarm. Hello, is he invisible? Oh, he's on the bed, motherfucker! Get off my bed! Get off Kai. Oh, I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cuddle up right next to him in that bed, and I'm gonna rest until I'm healed. Why do I feel like I've slept next to a corpse in another Elder Scrolls game? Where is this coming from? Oh man, I'm embarrassing myself with these spells. Alright, there we go. Oh, and it's trapped. Who would have guessed? Let's take the moon sugar. Alright. Let's put away all the things we will not need on our final awesome adventure. Whoa, man! I gotta tell you, it feels good to clean out that inventory after such a long time of it being desperately cluttered. Oh man, look at all the space! Look at all the space we got! We can make our character have a bigger... I guess we can't. Either way. Oh man, look at all the space we got. That's nice. That's nice. It's very nice. Let's go ahead and do some repairs. We can drop a couple hammers that way. And now it is time for us to go and acquire the Blade Keening here in Odrosal. But first, we need to make a stop off at Ghost Gate. So we've made the trip before. You recall, we're going to go up this way and walk down the Kfoyada, and I will meet you guys at the doors of Ghost Gate. Welcome, my friends, to Ghost Gate. Here it is, indeed. The portal between the safe region of Vardenfell and the dangerous zone of blighted monsters which surrounds the mountain in the center here. It's a very nasty place. Let's have a look around in Ghost Gate real quick, see if anything else is, if anything has changed since we've been here last. I don't know if they will, but you know. Howdy, folks. Just gonna have a look around, see what's what. Just ordinators and folks are chilling in here, into his house. Fine with me. Fine with me. If you recall correctly, we visited Ghost Gate on a previous occasion in order to purchase and or steal as much glass armor as we could find. I believe it was in here. No, it's in the other tower. How embarrassing.
Haven't I heard of you?
Have you heard of me? Yeah, I'm the goddamn Nenevarine, man. Of course you haven't heard of me. Of course you've heard of me. Don't be silly. Alright, nothing much going on down here. Let's go look in the other tower. I feel like something is waiting for us here, you know? It's just that uncanny feeling of fate, of destiny. Same thing, basically, right? Either way, I'm gonna have a look around. And we should also speak to an ordinator here, there, or somewhere about what exactly we should be expecting, or even a buoyant armiger, as this guy likely is. Hello, sir. Good.
Go ahead.
Ma'am. Sorry. Hello, Poncho. The Archcanons announced that Lord Vivek has selected you as a champion of the temple in the war against Degathur and the 6th house. It's very confusing. Why is that confusing? I'm a champion. Show me my respect. But we have faith in Lord Vivek, and we will pray for your quest. I would like some advice about Degathur, which apparently you don't know about. Inside the ghost fence, all our intelligence is old. No one has ventured far inside the fence for years. This map shows the locations of the citadels of the various ash vampires. Sixth House creatures have become more numerous and powerful, and the most powerful can conjure powerful Daedra. Until recently, we've been able to clear routes and keep them clean with raids, but no longer. There are no safe refuges or services inside the fence. You must return here to rest and heal. That's good to know. Damn, that is a creepy helmet. Oh man. What are you doing here, old man?
Yes?
Wolf? Hello, sir. Hello, they call me Wolf. What brings you to Ghostgate? Well, I'm actually here on an adventure, you know. I'm the Nenevarian, and I'm gonna go confront Digath-Ur in his citadel. What a piece of luck! Look, I'm an old Legion veteran, as old as the poor old Emperor, bless his soul. I'm too old for campaigning. I came this far to look at hell. But I can't go any farther than this. I take it kindly if you'd carry this old lucky coin with you when you go to Dagoth-Ur. Sort of a token of the tough young hero I used to be. Would you do that for an old man? Sure, I'll take your lucky old coin to Dagoth-Ur with me. That's very kind of you. Here's the coin. I've had it with me for a long time, and it's always brought me luck. But I have no more use for it, and I'd like to pass it on to somebody younger. Somebody going places I can't go anymore. Your generation's shaper of history and engine of destiny. That coin will bring you luck on the mountain, I promise. For Emperor and Empire, as we say in the Legions, go with Kinnereth. It says old man's luck? Or is that an ability? It sure is. The luck of the Emperor. Fortify luck. 20 points for 120 seconds. Because we have the old man's lucky coin. I thank you, Wolf. I thank you greatly. And now it is time for us to proceed on our great and grand adventure. To defeat the forces of Dagoth-Ur and to try and find the door that will take us out of the Ghostgate. Oh boy. Our first stop... Where's the button over here, right? Our first stop is Odrosal. The Dwemer Ruin, which is rumored to hold the, I believe the Blade Keening. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to pass by here. Here it is, Odrosal. That is our target. I shan't cut anything else out. From here on out, it's all clean footage. Well, you know, time permitting. Hello, rat. Can you smack you if I can hit you? With my absolutely zero fatigue. I should probably restore that at some point. You see, I have all these potions of restore fatigue. Whoops. Put your robe on, bro. I never used the damn things. There we go. We'll just use them now. If not now, then when? If not me, then who? Jeez, those 5 potions didn't even finish up the whole fatigue bar. We must have quite a lot of fatigue by now. What is this? Yasu mine. Probably rather Ooh, hello. That for you is an Ascended Sleeper, one of the creatures of this world whose soul is large enough to power a constant effect enchantment. You can do that with Ascended Sleepers or with the Golden Saints. And several of you have been suggesting, quite intelligently, that I should enchant some more stuff before I go on to this final battle. But to be frank, I expect we won't need it. And I also expect that we are not going to be able to really get our hands on that many soul gems that quickly, so... We'll do what we can when we can, and until then we'll just make do what we have. I'm not going to walk around, I'm going to fly over. Damn, it feels good to be a Dunmer. So Odrosal is directly ahead. Let's be careful here. I must admit, I feel a little bit strange speaking in the whatever tongue it is that many of these languages are written. That was a really poorly crafted sentence. Well done, Poncho. What I'm trying to say is it feels weird pronouncing all these names that seem foreign to me. You little bastard, get out of here. What are you? You're nasty is what you are. You're like Gollum with perkier lips. Get out of here. This must be the Odrosal. Show me to the door. Is it one of those Dwemer ruins with a weird crank on the door? I wouldn't be surprised at all. Would not be surprised at all. Where is the door? This is definitely it. Oh, hello. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. I've just sliced you in half. Oh, you're not done yet. There you go. There's the door. Oldrosal, Dwemer Training Academy. How could such a ruin still have such a name? It's just preposterous. I'm out of magicka. I can't heal here. Can I rest outside? Of course not. There's always enemies nearby inside the ghost fence. Then I can't open this? So I have no... You know what? I can use a potion. Yeah, potions that restore magicka. That'll do it. The funny part is that I only have to open one side of the damn lock in order to get in there. Ding! There you go. What you got for me? Got some goodies? Got some good stuff? Dwemer Cuirass. Yeah. You want Dwemer armor, you can find the whole damn thing in this area here. Lots of good Dwemer loot, including an assload of Dwemer coins. A dead dreamer. Battle axe, claymore. Nasty stuff. Let's continue delving deeper into the ruin. This is fun. Somebody down there marching around. Hello? Whoa! Are you who are you who I think you are? I think you are who I think you are. This is him, Dagoth Odros, the boss of this ruin. I stumbled upon him entirely by chance, to be frank. And down he goes. And his flaming Daedroth with him. Dagoth Odros. He holds a key. Ash salts. The Amulet of Heartfire. Fortify agility, unarmored. Speed and fatigue, and chameleon. I'll take that with me, thank you very much. Anything on the Atronak? Can I look at the Atronak? No. Dispose. Odros. To be fair, I could likely have had a pleasant word with him prior to our confrontation, as is the case with many of Dagoth Ur's high-ranking minions. But to be frank, it's not of my taste. I'd rather not speak of such a vile thing. Indeed, who would? There yet remains the matter of finding the hammer itself, Sunder. Or perhaps Keening. I believe this is Keening where we are now. It's the Golden Saint here. I don't know why she's all red. She should be golden. There you go. These are actually the Daedric minions of Sheogorath, if you're curious. I don't know why they serve House Dagoth. Dragon Scale Tower Shield. That sounds really great, but it only has an armor rating of 32. Compare that to the Glass Tower with a 95. Well, the Ebony Staff is quite valuable, though. I'll take that. I think we need to find our way up into the tower. Oh, another dead end there. How annoying. This looks like it might be potential wealth of loot. Let's have a look around, shall we? In our ornate Dwemer chests. Dwarven crossbow. From what I hear, those are actually relatively good. Or perhaps that was in Skyrim. Either way, there's a load of good stuff here if you're in Urcher. Just to inform you, these ruins are open right from the very beginning of the game, so if you've got the balls... Master's Armorer Hammer, I'll take that. If you've got the balls, you're welcome to storm these ruins at any point during the game. Although it's recommended that you wait, so that you have the powers you'll need in order to survive such an encounter. But again, it's only limited by your own gusto. If you want to show up and try and kick ass without any real preparation, go right ahead. Dwarven halberd, it's fine. Where's the damn sword? It's supposed to be up in the tip-top part, right? But that doesn't lead to anywhere. It's just the doors up there. And then there's this area, which we've been in. Hey, look at this. I think I walked right through this without seeing this elevator. Or this, rather, trapdoor. It's not an elevator, is it? Ooh. Can I get up there, please? Thank you. Keening. Fortify, Magicka, Health, Attack, Agility, and Speed. My lord. Well, it's certainly well placed, isn't it? I'll take that with me. Thank you very much. In Citadel Odrosal, I discovered the artifact blade Keening, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwemer craft lord Kagranak, also responsible for harnessing the power of the Heart of Lorkhan, as we shall soon encounter. But for now, our quest in this ruin is finished. We should proceed immediately to Vemnial to recover the hammer Sunder, so that we may have all 3 tools required for the destruction of Dagothr. Let's proceed there immediately, shall we? Increasing our acrobatics as we go. Fine with me. I'm gonna try to... Whoops, I'm glitching into a tree, aren't I? Alright, I'm gonna recall out of here, and I'll just come meet you guys back at, like, Ghost Gate or somewhere. Good lord. Good lord, you have become the new champion in the contest of which NPC can invade my personal space the most severely. Nivan Varan, you need to back the fuck up. I'll be honest with you folks, I'm not going to go back to Ghost Gate. I'm going to start here at Alrune. I'm just going to go straight towards Vemniel. I'm going to fly over the ghost fence as needed. So, let's do so, shall we? This is the true power of the Nedavarine. You know, where we're going, we don't need roads. It's that kind of adventure. There's a lot of bushes in the way. I wish I could see what I was doing. That'd be great. Yeah, it's actually kind of disconcerting, you would think. Living in Alrune, you can actually see the ghost fence over the top of Great Ald Scholar here. I don't know if that serves as sort of, like, what's the phrase? I don't know if that is a soothing thing or quite the opposite, because it seems like being able to see the ghost fence would just mean that you're that close to the dangers of the blight and all the monsters that it creates. But then again, seeing the ghost fence means that you're protected from the monsters and the blight and the monsters that it creates. So it's just kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? One way or the other, we're gonna fly right over that bitch and stab some cliff racers while we're there. Man, I wish somebody would come through here and just kill all the cliff racers. Wouldn't that be nice if there was some, you know, some pilgrim with plenty of free time who could ride around on the back of a stilt strider and just slash down every cliff racer on the entire continent? That'd be amazing. Maybe we should do that next. That'd be fun. Probably not. We're not gonna have enough free time for that, are we? It would have to be someone with lots of free time, like an ex-prisoner or something. Someone with lots of available leisure time. One way or the other, we've just flown over the impenetrable ghost fence. And now we need to find our way into Vemnial and locate the hammer Sunder, which will be the 3rd and final of Kagranak's tools that are required to destroy Dagothr once and for all. Although I tell you, I feel like I could do it with this sword alone, with how much damage it does to these freaking ash slaves. Seems we are already close by. I'm gonna follow the, what is it, sort of a path here. Pardon me, those are actually ash zombies. Same old game, though. Here's an ash zombie with a giant, with like a giant slug for a nose. Pretty nasty. Seriously nasty business. What's this stuff? Bitter green whirl? Goddamn cliff racers, get out of here, man. Whew, man, what a mess. Alright, looks like we're almost there. Let's go up the hill here. Let's just fly. Damn, it feels good to be a Dunmer. The sky around here looks nasty. Jeez, that's worse than the sky near an Oblivion Gate. That is just disruptively bad. Goodness. Okay, we are now right on top of Vemnial. I feel like I should be seeing it, but it must be over this hill. Otherwise I'd be all over it right now. Oh, there's a building. This must be it. Okay. The locations on the map are, of course, approximate, but, you know, they do the best they can. Hello, Ash School. I'm gonna stab you. Hello, I'm going to stab you. That's at the beginning of a mugging. These are Ash slaves here, these zombie guys. Corporate stalkers and all that. Dispose of you. Here, a cliff racer. Where is he? Get out of here. Alright, let's find the entrance to Old Vemnial, shall we? For inside lies the, like I said, the third and final of Kagranak's tools, the hammer Sunder. We'll complete our arsenal as we assault the fortress of Dagathar. Where's the door? Is it higher up? Might be higher up. Let's have a look-see. Oh, there we go. I don't know what these bastards. I don't know what they're called. They're annoying, that's for sure. Sure, Blade and Priest. Can I nap now? Of course I can't. You can't nap anywhere in this wretched place. It's just everywhere. Everywhere you go is dangerous. Vemnial, Outer Fortress. Alright, and inside we should somewhere find the hammer Sunder. Oop! Ascended Sleeper, watch out. Nasty mobs. This is the real beauty of a short sword, is that you can just swing it that rapidly. I really can't sleep anywhere around here. That's kind of annoying. That music sounds like Cliff Racers. It does. I still can't sleep here, though. That sucks. Oh well. Let's continue exploring. Try and find ourselves a hammer. Oh, hello, Dagoth Neelor. I don't know who you are, but... I don't think he's the boss for this area. He seems too weak. He is carrying a House Dagoth 6-house amulet, though. Go ahead and dispose of him. More good stuff if you're an archer. You can come here and take that stuff anytime you want. You could even sneak in and take it if you wanted to. Definitely a possibility. Large wrapped corpus meat. Was that a Dwemer's sword? Okay. We'll leave it. I don't need any of those goodies. All I need is one very particular hammer. Hello? Someone's in the heavy armor test. Huh, another coin. Add that to our collection from the last place. Special Flora of Tamriel. Another one of those creepy statues. I don't want any of that stuff. I don't even want to touch it. Dwarven Claymore. What a cool looking but ridiculously heavy sword. That's exactly what it is. Vemnial, the Hall of Torque. Hello. The door opens right up to a boss fight. Or what could at least potentially be one. Need to heal. There we go. The whole problem with my heal moderate runes spell is that it has a varying effect. Can I snooze in this last area? Yes. Thank goodness. I needed that. Let's proceed. It's hammer time! Now where's it at? There he is. There's Dagoth. I got you, buddy. Let's do this. Dagoth Veman is down. And with him... Sunder. Fortify attack, strength, drain fatigue, 1 point on self. Must be a heavy hammer. A hammy. It's a hammy. Fortify endurance and luck as well. Constant effect, all that good stuff. Also carrying the amulet of Hearth Heal. Or I guess it's Heart Heal. Fortify strength, hand-to-hand, shield, and levitate. All wonderful things. One way or the other. In Citadel of Emul, I discovered the artifact hammer Sunder, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwarven craft lord. Gagranek. Now, I'm sure, as many of you are aware, there's lots of other good loot here, which, quite frankly, we can return to at any time. Hang on now, is that the door? Like the entrance I didn't even bother going through? I feel like that guy was behind like the most obvious door, and I just managed to go through all the wrong ways. That would be exactly my luck, wouldn't it? Now I'm stuck on a corner. Goodness gracious. One way or the other. What's in here? Oh, another fight. Jeez, this guy's nastier than the actual boss. What else you got? Got any goodies for me? Dwarven mace. There's a nice rumbling sound going on. That's mildly impressive. Either way, inside this ruin you'll be able to find, I believe, a Grand Master's kit and several alchemy things that you can use at the Grand Master level, which are quite valuable and quite rare. So if you're interested in those, go ahead and pick them up. But I'm not super excited about it, so I'll come back for if I decide I want them. I don't know where exactly they are. One way or the other, we now are holding the Wraithguard, the Blade Keening, and the Hammer Sunder. All three of Kagranak's tonal artifacts. The tools required to handle the Heart of Lorkhan, as we shall attempt to do in the next episode of Let's Play Morrowind, when we storm the fortress Dagathur and attempt to defeat the Mad God himself. Thanks for watching. See you guys then.